Hey guys,
I'm Jerry.
I'm Sierra.
We're ladies.
And we tangent.
What's up, everyone? Hello. With feeling this time.
Yes, because we're back in the basement.
Yes.
Which
we
touched.
I
was like, oh god.
I forgot how close we are on the
That's
couch.
true. This couch is a lot smaller than I remember.
I think the reason that I realize how small it is now is because we already did an episode that came out on Patreon last Friday. Hazel made an appearance. She got her big ass up on this couch.
She's a thick.
There was a point where we couldn't see each other.
No.
We were speaking, and it was like we were in a confessional because she was a partition
just
between
a big
us.
brown wall.
Yes.
in front of
I
us.
remember just seeing your eyes like trying to peek up over her.
I was like, hello.
Yeah, it was a mess. But we had this ready for last week's episode, but somebody got laryngitis.
Guys, I've been going through it. And I don't know if it's because I have an autoimmune disease or what, but this last tour, I got sick 3 separate times. None of the times while we were on tour, which was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. It all just happened.
Made your time at home be miserable.
The moment I got home, and then I took a week to heal, and then it was like back on the road. And then I'd come home and I was like, guess what? I'm sick. And this last time was not even the worst sickness that I've had. However, it made me fully lose my voice. Like I'm talking, I had laryngitis, like completely gone. Sunday, which is when we record normally, I tried to talk to Jerry. It was Corey's birthday. And I was like,
if you want to see her at her absolute best during the laryngitis, we have a live on Patreon as well that you could see.
That was when it was starting to really go. And I wasn't taking it as seriously because I thought, surely I don't have laryngitis. I'm just losing my voice for the night. No.
We just thought we partied too hard at Wicked the night before.
I did think that. I was like,
we didn't yell or anything.
I was crying.
We didn't. It's not like we were playing Hamilton in the car.
No.
We were we went way harder on the way home from North Carolina, and you were fine after that.
I was screaming mostly because my ears wouldn't pop, and I didn't realize how loud you
couldn't hear shit. Yeah, so that's why we are so grateful that we had an episode recorded with our friends. I almost did it again.
Yep.
Sabrina and Corinne. I say it fast and I go Sabrina and Karina.
Which are really beautiful names.
Book characters for anyone who's looking for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sabrina and Corinne, we thankfully had already... You know what? Bless you guys. I could kiss you on the mouth if I were in front of you. And even if I wasn't, if I saw a picture of you, I'd probably kiss it because we didn't even have to edit it. They just
beautiful
took it,
souls.
Sent it to us when we were like, SOS, Sierra can't talk. I know we have this episode.
Yeah, I was like, I know that we were going to probably put that as a bonus for ours and still have. We were like, we just need to put that out. It's the same one as theirs, but they're dropping it on a Tuesday as well. And it's either that or we had no episode because I fully rested. I didn't stream at all this week. I have just been not speaking. Monday and Tuesday, I basically didn't talk at all to try to get it. And it's still not 100% there. It's way better. But I can hear, I was singing in the car, and when I get the high, I'm like,
yeah.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
Not there yet.
She's defrosting.
Yeah,
it's
time. Yes. So God bless that whole situation. But also then on top of that, I don't know, again, if it's the autoimmune disease. I don't know which one. It's a chicken and the egg situation. But because of that, now I feel like I'm having a Crohn's flare again. And I'm like, can I get a fucking break?
Do viruses cause?
I feel like it's like cold sores almost.
Oh,
you know what
that
I
would make
mean?
sense. That would make sense.
And I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like that I do notice that I get a flare normally after I get sick.
Yes.
After my body, and I don't know if it's because my body was just working overtime to try to fight something off. So then this autoimmune
cold
is
sores an autoimmune thing? Or they're just a virus that lives in your body forever, like the chicken pox. But you don't get the chicken pox multiple times. You get shingles,
which I've had.
Why don't they call them chicken pox? They could call it as your first time,
Shingle pox?
like a chick.
What?
And then when you're an adult, it's a chicken.
It's full chicken. I've got full-blown chicken.
Yeah, I'm no longer a baby chick pox.
Yeah.
I got chicken pox.
I don't know why they call it shingles versus chicken pox. I
think
why don't you just same virus?
I think so too.
I don't actually know that for a fact because when I got shingles, Well, when I got chickenpox, they were all over my body.
Mm-hmm.
When I got shingles, just on my face.
Ugh.
Horrifying.
Ow.
Jerry, I skipped a full week of school, and I know you probably didn't know because I was skipping weeks of
skipping
school
all the time.
regularly. but that time I
had a reason that time.
I really did.
I had a doctor's note that time.
I remember I actually legitimately wanted to go to school, and so I was covering, like caking my face with makeup so that my mom couldn't tell how bad it was because it looked like I had open sores, which I did.
You did.
On my face. Actually have permanent damage to one of these eyebrows because it fully took my eyebrow off. So now my eyebrow hairs don't grow right. And that's why I make them so short because it was like over here. Anyways, yeah, they should be
interesting.
They should be longer. But
you think so? Mine are like yours too, but I didn't have that problem.
Oh, mine grow. I mean, they would be a full unibrow if I let them. But this one, the hairs grow in wonky because I have like a scar almost. It's very strange. But yeah, when I got shingles, I remember I got out of the shower because at that point I was sleeping with my makeup on because nobody taught me any better. And so I showered in the morning. Washed
sick bitches.
Sick. Washed my face. And when I came out, I tried to run into my room, but my mom saw me and she goes, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "You look like you have the plague. Get in your room. You're not going to school." And I was like, "Oh, dang it."
She tosses a paper bag at you and she's like, "Put this on."
Look, nobody wants to see that face.
You're disgusting.
She was like, "I'm calling your doctor immediately." And I was like, fine. She thought I had some kind of like, what's that? What's the one? Like impetigo or something.
Oh, like staph?
Yeah, like some kind of like flesh
ringworm?
eating thing on my face.
Like you went into a river and now your skin's peeling off?
She was really scared.
Yeah.
She was like, "Sierra, your face looks like it's falling off."
Giardia or whatever?
Sloth and Giardia is a stomach fish.
I thought it was a river disease.
It is, I think, but it's like a stomach one because Winston.
I just know it from New Girl.
Winston had Giardia.
Your dog?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about New Girl still.
I forgot. No, my dog Winston had Giardia when he was a puppy. It's like a bowel. He was shitting everywhere, and he had to be on a solid diet of chicken and rice.
Oh, got you.
That's it. It was so annoying.
Ew.
If you've ever seen chicken and rice diarrhea, it made me never want to eat like chicken noodle soup ever.
That's sick, dude.
Anyways,
that's one of your favorite soups.
It's literally chicken and rice soup. Even is one of my favorite soups, and I was furious because I couldn't
say soup again.
Soup.
I liked the way you said it a second ago. You're like soup.
Chicken and rice soup.
Ever have soup?
Oh, guys, it feels good to be
Do you think
back
it's called soup because that's kind of the shape your mouth takes? when you're like, when you're going to like get it out, soup, or like you're blowing soup. I think that's it. I think that's how we come up with language.
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
Yeah.
Never looked into it now.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that for an episode. How do you come up with language?
Where do words come from?
That's great. You know what I really am?
I saw something that was like someone was trying to be a dick to someone else and they were like, "You made up that word," and the person goes, "All words are made up." Like didn't even blink. And I was like,
true.
Hell yeah. Pwned.
I'm really fascinated with the evolution of slang.
Me too. It's how it travels.
It's very interesting.
To me, it's very similar to like cryptids, where like different places all over the world kind of had very similar monsters or like tales that they would tell from generation to generation. Mm-hmm. That's like slang.
I know.
And I mean, I understand the internet helps it travel, but like
one
person says a slang word and then it's like 6, 7. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
There's one person said that first in that way. I mean, we've all been counting forever, but I mean, like
only one person has ever put those two words together at the same time ever in history.
But with that inflection and with the hand motion, you know what I mean?
Dude, it's such a problem now because I have a 13-year-old son, and anytime I say something because of him now, I'll be like, "It was like 6, 7, 6, 7." I can't stop. It's like a problem.
I will hear someone talking about like it was an issue when people were at my house and they were doing measurements.
Yeah,
when they were finishing the basement, and they're like, I don't know, 6 foot, 7 foot. And I was like 6, 7,
6, 7.
Or I'm thinking of like Lil Wayne, 6 foot, 7 foot, 6 foot.
That's what I mean. The like language and the way that
That's Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yes, it sure is.
Excuse my
Charisma.
Yep.
But I just think words are crazy. And I think words in the way that like the new one that I'm hearing very often is what is it called? It's like it is a term, but people are using it in a different way. Flow state. Have you heard people say
yeah.
So
yeah.
they'll be like, you just entered a flow state, or I'm
Yeah,
in my flow state, or we just collectively entered a flow state, which that was not ever like, I mean, it was a term, but it was never used in the way that it's being used now on the internet. And I'm like, whoa, where'd this come from?
I heard of it like in a term of like creation, like an artist would get into a flow state.
Yeah.
And I think I heard it whenever I think it's in, what Disney movie is that in? Soul.
Oh, okay.
They kind of reference, I don't know if they say flow state, but they reference it when the person like goes in, like when he's playing the piano and he goes into that. That's a flow state.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was like trying to figure out how never to fuck up my kid, which is impossible. But like when you first become a parent, you're like, I must read everything. I must learn everything. I must figure out all of the stuff to avoid.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I kept coming across is like when your kid is doing something and they are focused,
never interrupt the flow state.
They're in a flow state. And like, don't try and talk to them all the time, because it's similar to when you're writing or playing or doing something and someone's like, hey, pay attention to me. Look over here. Wow, good job. And you're like, could you shut the fuck up? I'm working.
Oh my God, my kids interrupt my flow state all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
They stay interrupting my flow state.
So you know when you look at a baby and you're like, I wonder what they're thinking. That's what I think they're thinking. Oh. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. I'm in a flow state, as they're like shoving everything in their mouth.
I'm in a flow state. They're just cross-eyed looking at the ceiling.
Yes. I'm learning colors and textures. I'm tasting sound.
Yeah. So today, guess what? We have listener stories today. And I did a special holiday edition. Yay! Because I think that's fun.
That is fun.
So do you have any Thanksgiving or past Christmas, any kind of stories you'd like to hit us with? I know I didn't give you a lot of time to prepare, because I'm dropping this on you
arguably none. Arguably none. I don't think nothing is coming to the surface immediately. I almost, you know what sweatshirt I almost wore though, because on not Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes. Black Friday, some may say.
Yes. I was like, family, can we please put on cute outfits and go take a couple pictures?
Sure.
Because I know Brady and I did engagement pictures, but it's weird to do engagement pictures like
with your kids.
Yeah, but also it's weird to do pictures without your kids when you have kids.
Sure.
So I was like, I want a couple with them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, can we just go outside for 5 fucking minutes? Just 5 minutes. I'll take a blanket out. I'll set up the camera. It'll be so fast. And they were so sweet and so accommodating to me. Brady asked if he could wear a hat. And I said, he was about to get a haircut. And he's like, so I don't have to shower and do my hair right before I have to get a haircut. And I was like, that's fine. You can put a hat on. I don't care. He comes out in a cowboy hat.
Oh my God.
Perfect. And I was like, what's happening to me? Because I almost want to tell you to leave it on. And then if I would have had him leave it on, the way my tits were touching my chin in those pictures.
They were, I saw.
Out of control.
Yeah.
We would have looked like we owned a saloon.
You guys were giving big hunting wives.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, great. I did not intend for because I had tried that dress on before.
My tits are as high as my hair.
Closer to God. I had tried it on before because I almost wore that for our engagement pictures. Mm-hmm. But I didn't have a bra on when I tried it on. And I was like, oh, okay, it's giving teacher a little bit.
Yeah.
Not when I wear a brassiere. It's giving an pro.
New slang term. You better start using it.
That's not a pro.
Inappropriate.
Hibby bibby.
I like that.
But yeah, I didn't realize it until after, and I'm editing. I'm like, great. The pictures that I actually like, my tits are just like fucking out into the
spilling out into the world. Your tits have entered a flow state.
They seriously did.
Flowing out of your
So I
shirt.
almost wore my sweatshirt that says "Stop oogling my boogles" because everyone was.
You
commenting.
posted such nice family photos, and everyone was like, "Hobbita, hobbita, hobbita, hobbita."
People were like, respectfully, eyes.
I was like, okay.
I know. I was like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah,
it's hard being a big-chested lady
I guess.
in the world. I will never know, but I bet. I put on a shirt like that. I don't think anybody has ever said a word. I have to put on 2 bras, one of them being a bombshell bra to achieve that look. And then it's almost sad because you can tell on my sides that they're just being completely smashed together.
That's how mine look in like sports bras.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't realize how big my boobs are because I'm always compressing them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked at Brady while I was editing them and I go, your girl's got melons, brother. And he goes, I know. I saw. And then Rachel came over today.
Yeah.
And she was like, Josh saw your pictures. He comes up to me without referencing them and says, Jerry was throwing her tits all in my face today. I was like, awesome.
Perfect.
So anyway.
That's fun.
Yeah. Any fun stories for you? I don't know if that's holiday. It just happened the day after.
I will tell you that we're going to hear weirder stories.
Great.
So don't even worry about that. This is a holiday scandal-y one. So it's going to be fun.
Is it a holiday?
There's not too many, but I would say it's more scandal than hoe, but there is some hoe. There's some hoes in this house.
Hoe adjacent.
What did I do? Honestly, literally nothing. Did I do anything fun? Oh, I will say we went to my cousin Casey's house. First of all, it was really funny because we're going to go to Casey's house. My cousin. We don't see him. It's like a holiday situation where we see them. Mm-hmm. And so I tell Sawyer, we're going to go to Casey's house. She's like, who? I said, my cousin Casey. We're going to his house for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. She goes, okay. She runs into her room. She gets shoes on. She gets her coat on. She comes out. She goes, let's go to Kirby's house. All night I was calling him Kirby. But it was just cute because my other cousin Corey has a baby. And then my cousin Kyle has 2 kids. One's a step kid. And then he has a daughter. And they're both like Sawyer's age or younger. Mm-hmm. All the kids.
Yeah.
And so it was really fun to see them interact. And it was cute because Sawyer was being very like oldest cousin.
Oh,
it was like
to see her in that.
Yeah. JJ is the little baby and he started crying and she ran over and grabbed his sippy cup and like brought it to him. And she was like, here, JJ. And then she looked at Corey, his dad, and she goes, get him his binky. She was like,
now,
what are you
sir?
Waiting for?
Do you hear him?
He is screeching.
Oh my gosh. Do you want up here?
But that was pretty much all we did for our holidays. I really just have been relaxing. If I'm going to be honest, if there's one thing that being sick has done for me in the last week, and I mean like really kind of a golden thing in a shit storm.
Yeah.
Golden toilet in the storm of shit, if you will, was it allowed me to just fucking chill. And I did. I just chilled. I binged some YouTube things. I read a book.
Amazing.
I also got early access because I'm an ARC reader now, but I'm very excited. My friend, Pixie Rella is her author name. She came out with a book. It's coming out in December. And I got early access, so I got it's on my Kindle now, and I'm going to start reading it, and I'm so excited. It's called Blackheart. It comes out in December. So if you like romantasy, a dark romantasy,
period,
you should check it out because I read a little bit of her rough draft back when she was kind of writing it, but I know it's a lot different now, and so I'm very excited to read it. So,
well, you know where you could read it and also rest? On your Lisa mattress.
Oh my God. And that's right.
Guys, we're trying this new thing where we see where we can fit these in the episode, and this feels like the perfect transition to tell you about how comfortable this mattress is.
And that's fact.
You want to know who slept in that mattress?
Susan. the night before Thanksgiving because she came over, she helped us decorate for Christmas so that it was all nice and decorated at our house for Thanksgiving. And then she was getting up, we were hosting, but she was cooking that turkey at 6:30 in the morning at our house. So we said, do you want to just hang out in Sawyer's room? You could spend the night in there. She sleeps in our bed anyways. We have our Lisa mattress in there, and she said it felt like a cloud.
She said she didn't even realize there weren't pillows in there.
Literally.
That's how comfortable she was.
Exactly.
So let's tell you a little bit about it.
Lisa has a lineup of beautifully crafted mattresses tailored to how you sleep. Each mattress is designed with specific sleep positions and feel preferences in mind.
And if you're not sure which one is the right one for you, you can actually take a quiz online. And after answering a few questions, they'll calculate your answers and they will suggest a mattress that is best for you.
Yes.
They take into account how you sleep, whether you're a warm sleeper or a cool sleeper, your firmness level that you prefer.
Yes. And Lisa mattresses are meticulously designed and assembled in the USA for exceptional quality. Plus, they back it all up with free shipping, easy returns, and a 120-night sleep trial.
Which is awesome. And it's also super cool that they come in a box because mattresses are not always super easy to
get in places
or move around.
Yep.
So just pop open that box.
Mm-hmm.
And what's super cool is right now they have their Cyber Monday deal. So you can get 30% off mattresses.
So go to lisa.com for 30% off plus get an extra $50 off with promo code LADIES exclusive for our listeners.
That's LEESA.com, promo code LADIES for 30% off plus an extra $50 off. Support our show and let them know we sent you.
Lisa.com, promo code LADIES.
Okay.
And we're back.
Back into it.
Wow. Okay. Turkey stuff, Thanksgiving stuff,
Getting
Christmas
stuffed.
stuff. Getting stuff.
I mean,
All
getting
of
stuff.
the things. You know what I'm saying? So here's our first one. We'll just go with this one, a classic.
Mm-hmm.
The 56-year family secret my grandma almost took to her grave. Here we go.
Brother. You feel this flow state, brother?
I feel like we have reached flow state maximus.
That's going to be the next progressive commercial. She's
oh
going to be running
because
for
she's
government.
Flow.
And it's a flow
state.
state.
Flow.
That's what I'm saying.
Love it.
You heard it here first. Give me my money, progressive.
Damn it.
I swear to God, I'm going to go work with that tiny gecko if you don't.
I'm going to work with Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Bibberty.
Hi, I'm Bailey, she, her, and today I'm going to tell you about how my dad's cousin might actually be his uncle.
Okay.
It's a long story and kind of a thinker, so buckle in.
I love a thinker.
It gets confusing, but I'll try to explain.
Okay.
Before we start, it's important that I tell you whose name is what in the story. I believe most of these are changed, by the way.
Okay.
So dad in the story is Bailey's dad. Grandma, Bailey's grandma. Pretty easy so far.
Okay, I'm with you.
Everett is Bailey's great grandpa. So it's her dad's grandpa. Okay.
Okay.
This is where it gets confusing. Debbie is her great aunt.
Okay.
Her grandma's bestie. I don't know if they're related by blood, but I think they are because I think she's married to Peanut, which is Debbie's husband, her dad's uncle. Okay. So you have dad's uncle and dad's aunt, Peanut and Debbie.
So we're
Debbie.
I feel like I understand where this is going. Okay.
Yeah. Debbie is the wife of the uncle, but she is best friends with the grandma.
Gotcha.
Wait, grandma would be this way. Not great grandma, grandma. You feel me? Because Debbie's great aunt.
Grandma.
So she's.
No. I got you.
We're here.
So there's grandpa,
Right.
Yeah. Great grandpa.
Yes.
Great grandpa. Everett.
Great grandpa and his wife.
Peanut.
But we don't know her.
Who's Peanut? Peanut's
the
cousin. No,
Peanut's the uncle.
I think I got it. Maybe just with more talking. Maybe
Okay.
with more story.
And Cobb is dad's cousin. Cobb, you don't need to know. Shut up about the names. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm following.
Picture it.
Mhm.
November 2022.
I feel like you're holding my hand as I go through a corn maze and it's dark and I'm just like, sure, I believe you that we're going to get out.
Just take me here. I'm back in a small town in Ohio for Thanksgiving.
Amazing.
A few days before the holiday, I was staying with my grandma. Just her and me, sipping Merlot, gossiping, like ladies do. And grandma she loved to talk. She starts going on who's related to who's cheated on who, all the good stuff.
Mhm.
The tea was piping hot. But then one story really stuck out. She tells me that my great grandpa Everett slept with his sons. So this is Peanut.
Okay.
Slept with his son's wife, Debbie. And yeah, Everett might actually have fathered Debbie's baby, Cobb, back in 1969.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes.
So Everett's son's wife he fucked. That's gross. You're a piece of shit for that.
Yeah, for sure. But
Okay.
I actually think that happens. I think that happens. I just read somewhere today
Okay.
that somebody's best friend started sleeping with her stepdad. So the girl's best friend started sleeping
Jesus
with
Christ. I
the
thought you meant
friend's stepdad.
Got it. Thank you.
Not
I
her
thought-
own stepdad.
I was like, ah.
No, I wouldn't have included the other person. That was no. So these girls were friends. It's like if you and I were friends and not related, I started fucking your stepdad.
Ew. Do you want to vomit?
Oh my God, I'm sick.
You're foul for that. Sorry. That's not okay in my book.
No.
Because
Who are you more mad at in that story? Or in this story? Are you more
in this story, I'm more mad at Everett. I feel like there's a power imbalance when it comes with like
I feel
being
that.
an in-law and like you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
an elder. I don't know.
Okay.
Just feels weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, plus I feel like Debbie only has really I know because that's her mother-in-law that she's fucking over. Oh, it's bad.
Was the mother-in-law around then?
They
do we
might have been
think?
divorced. I don't know.
Or dead?
Oh my God, maybe.
Maybe that was a grief baby. Grief baby Cobb.
Oh my God, Cobb the grief baby. Now, Cobb and my dad were born the same year. They grew up more like brothers than cousins. So I'm sitting there like, wait, who knows about this? And Grandma goes, nobody.
Same year.
Just me, Aunt Debbie, and now you. Here's the kicker. Grandma and Debbie were super close. They were pregnant at the same time, so excited to raise their babies together. And one day, Aunt Debbie and Grandma were hanging out and drinking some wine. Yes, while they were pregnant, but it was the 60s, and our grandma
thing,
loved
yeah.
to drink.
Yeah. That also still happens today.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie just blurts it out. This baby might not be Peanuts. It might be Everett's.
She just says it?
She just tells her. And Grandma kept that secret.
Drunk, first of all, that's a ride or die. That's your best friend. That's your bestie. Also, if I'm grandma,
I was like, she's a bad person. And you're like, that's your fucking go-to girl.
she's bearing a body for you.
Yeah, she is. She is for sure.
She's also like, if anything goes south,
Grandma said, this is not my business.
that's not my business.
But I am going to spill that tea when you all are dead later.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah,
not my dishes,
100%.
not my sink. But if people start getting fucky with me, I'm throwing you under the bus.
And this is a secret that I know and I'll hold over your head for the rest of my life. Best friend shit.
Just the bestie shit.
You know.
Just girlhood.
You know how it is. When you blackmail your friends with their secret babies. It's fine. Fast forward a few days, I asked my dad about it. He goes, I didn't know that, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Everett liked the ladies, and Debbie, well, she was kind of a skank.
Everyone knew that about Debbie. Like old whore.
This said his words, not mine. Cobb doesn't know. Still. And I've decided it's probably better that way. Just something I keep between me and dad. A few weeks later, my grandma passed away suddenly. I was with her then too. I didn't grow up near family, but whenever grandma and I got the chest? I got Jerry's tits on the break.
You're oogling her boogles.
But whenever grandma and I got the chance to be together, we were literal besties. And then this part is just for us. So I don't know if it's just about how proud she is of us. And thank you so much.
Aw.
I don't know if you want me to read that out loud, but it says lots of love, Bailey. Wow.
That's crazy. So Cobb and Dad are still alive. Dad knows that Cobb might be his brother. You know what we're doing? We're getting everyone 23andMe for Christmas. Actually, no, because I think they went under Ancestry.
No, I think Cobb might be his uncle, not his cousin. They were
I thought he was
raised
his
as
brothers.
brothers. No, they were raised as brothers because moms were best friends and pregnant at the same time.
Moms were best friends.
Yes.
But I thought Everett was his dad.
No, Everett was his grandpa. Great. Everett was dad's grandpa.
Got you. Grandma was pregnant with dad.
Yes.
And grandma was grandma was pregnant with dad.
Debbie's bestie.
And Debbie.
So dad, wait, hold on.
You know what's funny is in my mind, this makes total sense, but you can't see the mind map I made for these people.
So listen, grandma and her husband, I'm pretty sure husband was brothers.
Let's give him a name.
Peanut. I'm pretty sure Peanut and
Legume
were brothers. Okay. So Debbie and grandma are besties.
Okay. So Corey and Brady, me and you.
Yes. So the babies are cousins. Don't do that. Don't. Which one of us is not me?
You're Debbie.
I'm not Debbie.
I'm grandma.
No, hell no. No.
So that would mean
no, don't you dare.
So instead of
I would fuck Corey's grandpa.
I thought it
would be his grandpa. His grandpa's dead. That's really bad.
No, but actually his grandpa was Roy. He was hitting on me.
That's his great grandpa, I think.
Right.
Just grandpa.
Just grandpa. I don't know. No. No, it was just his grandpa.
Oh, you're right.
So Roy was hitting on me.
So it is you.
It's me. I'll be Debbie.
Skink.
Just to help our listeners understand.
Skink, bitch.
So instead, and we'll just say it's Ollie and Noah again, because they know it. So Corey and Brady are brothers. You and me are besties.
Yeah.
Pregnant at the same time.
Yep.
But my baby might be Grandpa Roy's.
Exactly right.
So instead of Ollie and Noah being cousins, Ollie is Noah's uncle.
Yes.
Speeches.
Actually, you know what? Now I do think it was his dad. I'm all turned around. You know what? Who
you can't make me fuck Big Troy. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Brady, listen, at the Bachelorette party, I don't know. I listened back to the Bachelorette episode because I was curious what stories I told.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I mentioned this, but Brady tried to pay me $50 to dance on Big Troy.
Yeah.
And I said, I will never disrespect Susan like that.
Never in my life.
I did it. And he was like, she'd be fine with it. And I was like, absolutely not. Also, I didn't even know Big Troy at the time. He was just standing in the corner, just like he was staring. And I'm like, he looks uncomfortable. I'm not going over there.
No. Then it was so funny because he looked like he was having a terrible time the entire time. And then afterwards, he was like, that was great. Had a blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that story was terrible. And I mean just like that happened within your family is crazy. Because I think it's best that no one knows. I think it's good that your grandma kind of took it to her grave.
And I hope to God you actually did change those names, because if not, people might know now.
Well, especially names Cobb like and Peanut and Cobb
are very
you're going to be able to know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that I know somebody who they were in their late 50s, almost 60 before they really knew
who their dad was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, that was such an emotional moment for them. And it was like, they lived their whole life not knowing.
Yeah.
And so for this person, Cobb, to believe something for so long and then to be told no, like that would shake your whole identity.
Mm-hmm.
100%. And Dad's like, no, my problem. I'm not fucking dealing with that.
I'm not worried about
that. No one's questioning my paternity.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what grandma did, and I'm not getting involved.
I'm not getting involved. Like mother, like son. We're not getting involved.
Now, this next one is a bit of a holiday story, and it's very fun. It's called The Horrible, No Good, Absolutely Terrible Voicemail.
Hi,
ladies. My name is... We're going to give you a different name because you asked for that. You can call me Addison, and then we will.
Addison. All right.
Addison, thank you.
Amazing.
Says, oh Lord, here we go. Here's some backstory. I dated a guy for almost 3 years before finding out he cheated on me multiple times with my best friend and some other girls. He was my first boyfriend, so I thought it was true love. He ended up being awful, being super mean, and obviously cheating on me repeatedly. We broke up, and I started dating one of his friends fairly soon after rebounding with another one of their friends. And then it says, #accidental homie lover. Here's the juicy part.
That's just some small town shit.
Yeah, I've done it. What are you going to do? Here's the juicy part. It was the night before my ex's birthday, the first birthday he had since we had broke up. I was hanging out with his friend when we decided to start, quote, having fun. I was halfway through giving it my all on top when I see my phone light up on the bed. I pick up my phone and see that Ian had texted me. Oops, I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name. But I will, because you didn't tell me not to.
You didn't tell us not to. As far as we know, that's a changed name.
Yep. Texted me saying, "What?" ? Cue absolute major panic. I had not talked to that man in months. What does he mean? That's when I check my call log. No. And I see to my horror that I called him and was on the phone with him for 4 minutes. 4 minutes?
While you were giving it your all on top?
A 4-minute long voicemail of me having sex with his best friend the night before his birthday while he's at a Christmas party.
Happy birthday,
Mr. President.
Oh my God.
This is so bad. I forgot to give a warning that. Oh, I said it was a holiday story.
Yeah.
Okay, people know. I hadn't realized my ex was still an emergency contact on my phone.
Bitch, he can't be. No.
Meaning that my phone didn't need to be unlocked to call him.
You know what? We should do away with those.
It says, but I'm very glad I accidentally called him and not my dad or stepmom.
Oh, for sure. That would just create a whole different kind of emergency.
Of the emergency contacts, that was probably your best bet.
Oh
I told him it was an accident, but of course he didn't believe me.
Ew. What?
It says, to be fair, if I were him, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but that's because he was a piece of shit to you.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean?
You're not a piece
when
of shit.
I hear that, it's like, what do you think of me?
Yeah.
If you think that I would truly call you while I'm fucking your best friend to leave a voicemail for 4 minutes, brother, if I wanted to hurt you, I'd FaceTime you.
I send you a Snapchat.
Yeah.
Be fucking for real. I'd FaceTime. It's crazy. I wasn't sure that it was a voicemail
Like
at first.
Tongue out, peace sign up. Bouncing on that thing.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure that it was a voicemail at first, but don't worry, it was confirmed after it got sent around enough that it got back to me.
How many times do you play that?
Dude, and honestly,
that's
kind of cool.
Be like, oh my God. You know what I bet it sounds like? I bet it sounds like that one Eminem song where it's like, Slim Shady, got the Dodgers.
I thought you were going to say it sounds like that one that's like,
It could be. It's got to be more than just the bed.
Oh no, I'm sure there were sounds.
I almost want to record myself now because I bet
I know what I sound like,
and I bet I'd be embarrassed as fuck.
I am
because I have a deviated septum. I can't breathe. Both of us are fucking winded as hell.
You guys sound like dogs trying to roll over.
We do.
You know when your dogs were trying to get off the couch and they're like,
hey, you were in 4-H. You ever tried to get a pig to go around that whole fucking circle while you're showing them? That's me. It's like, hop, hop.
Yeah, good. There it is.
Just a little tap tap sound.
Yeah. I'll tell you what was really weird was when I had no voice and I was,
oh God,
that was uncomfortable for both of us because I was like, oh yeah, that's the spot.
I want to pretend like you're silent when you have sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
For my own safety.
Most of the time
I need you to be quiet. I need to not know what that sounds like.
Most of the time I am.
Good. Oh, I don't want to think about it. It's gonna make me.
It was the worst thing about Corey.
No.
Well, I have to think about you and Brady sounding like pigs.
Hey, don't act like you didn't already think that's what it sounded like.
Just like that. Yeah. I'm just kidding. That was me. Okay. I am no longer longer with I've lost my place. I'm no longer with anyone featured in this story. And while I still feel a little bad about possibly ruining his birthday, I honestly don't care. He deserved it, period. Long story short, next time you're getting frisky with it, make sure your phone is far, far away or that your emergency contact wouldn't mind hearing you getting it on. Here's some proof of the story, a message from his other friend. And it just says, you are fucked. It says, because I accidentally called blank. Oh, so it must have been a change name because I blacked it out here. I really didn't mean to. It says, how do you accidentally call him during something like that? Well, you see the way my emergency contacts are set up.
You see the way my phone's set up. What if?
Hold on, wait, there's one last thing. It says, anyways, I love you ladies so much. I recently had a baby with my new amazing partner, and your podcast and Patreon have been getting me through this postpartum period. Oh, thank you so much, Addison, because that's your name.
Addison. We appreciate Thank you for your story.
Great story.
Thank you for being so vulnerable and sharing such a horribly embarrassing moment with us. That was incredible. Whenever you said that there was evidence, I was like, did this bitch send us the voicemail?
Oh my God. Could you? I'll listen. I would love to hear what it sounds like. Sometimes I want to hear what other people sound like. Because sometimes I'm like, am I doing too much or am I not doing enough? Yeah. Or is it weird?
You know, they have websites for that.
Well, those people are doing too much.
Those are the reason I question things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's funny. You know what I need after that story? A cigarette, but I don't smoke. You know what I do instead?
You hit on fume.
50% of people are trying to quit vaping.
As you should.
Every year. Mm-hmm. And it's a tough habit to break, but it's easier to break a tough habit if you pick up a good habit. So pick up a good habit with fume.
And there's no better tool than fume when you need to break up with that vaping or smoking, because fume is the award-winning flavored air device loved by over 500,000 customers.
My favorite thing about fume is that it's a fidget toy as well. In addition to it being a hand-mouth habit replacement, you can adjust the pull of the airflow, but also it's weighty, feels good in your hands. You can
to just spin it around. Yeah.
Well, it also has like a base and it's magnetic and you can stick it to the base and even the magnet feels good. Is that weird?
No.
I don't care. We've got neurodivergent people.
We do.
We like doing stuff with our hands. This is a fun thing to play with.
That is a fact. Fume is also twice as effective as the solutions you've tried, and it's backed by lab-tested safety studies, so both doctors and customers agree. Fume is the good habit, and it's 1/3 of the cost of your bad habit, which honestly, if you don't care about your health at all, I get it. I understand you. But in this economy, we need to pick up a cheaper habit, I think.
I know we care more about our bank than we do about our bodies.
And that's true.
And luckily, Fume's helping you with both.
There's also a bunch of different flavors. My favorite one was the peach flavor. It tasted like kind of like a hint of those peach rings that people say that my voice tasted like when they heard it.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, when I was trying to quit vaping, it was just really nice to have something that was very much like a hand-to-mouth habit that felt like it was doing something, even if it didn't give me that nicotine buzz, because really all I needed in that moment was the habit of doing it.
Start your guilt-free journey with the good habit and use code LADIES to get a free gift with your purchase and begin your overdue breakup.
Just head to tryfume.com/ladies. That's tryfum.com/ladies and use code LADIES to start the good habit today.
Back at it.
Okay. Well, we've had some good ones. We've had some terrible ones.
We've had 2 total.
And that's a fact.
I mean, unless you want to include my tits as a story, but I don't know that that's a story.
But this one is another of our favorite categories. And so, trigger warning for feces.
Poop.
It's a poop story. Here we go.
Poop.
Hey, ladies. My name is Mackenzie, and I've thought about sending this story a few times before, but I'm just now getting around to writing it down. It's also been long enough now that I'm not as embarrassed as I once was, although it is still embarrassing. But this is the story of how I got blackout drunk, shat in the shower, and then blamed it on my brother. Let me set the scene. It's Thanksgiving about 6 or 7 years ago. My entire family, my mom, my sister, and her family, my 2 younger brothers, and my husband are all gathered at my sister's house in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And what do you do when you're with family? You drink a little bit of alcohol.
Drink.
That's what happens.
You know what I saw a lot on TikTok that people do? And it's like a thing. It's called the cousin walk, where you take a walk and you get high.
You know, my cousin asked me to do the cousin walk. She lives in California now, so I can't do it as often. But next time she comes for the holidays, she always texts me and she's like, "You down for a cousin walk?" And I was like, "If I don't have my kids, you damn right,
you damn right, I want to go on a cousin
damn
walk.
right, I'm down for a cousin walk."
I want a cousin walk.
Yeah,
But I always have my kids at the function.
Yeah.
And I'm usually driving because sometimes Brady has to work even on holidays. And so that's not happening.
Yeah,
But
we just switched it up and we got a bunch of wine. We had people who were designated drivers and everybody else. I bought 6 bottles of wine for our Thanksgiving that we hosted. And I was like, have at whatever you want. It's crazy because I barely drank. I had half a Christmas ale. But what's funny is all of the pictures that were taken, I had a Christmas ale in my hand. It was like I was
it lasted you the whole evening.
Literally all evening.
That's my comfort ale.
I was. So we stopped by a gas station on our way home from wherever we were that day, and my sister and our brother Brady decided it would be a grand idea to drink 4 Locos.
4 Locos?
I feel like, hey,
at
babe,
the function,
wine or beer is an option. 4 Locos is crazy.
Crazy. Even the new 4 Locos, like old 4 Locos,
real bad. These ones
nuclear. These are still bad.
It's like drinking cut water.
Yeah.
For your Thanksgiving, because they were like $2
Who
each.
does that?
Yeah, Jerry just did it on Christmas. But you didn't have like a ton.
Sure.
Right?
I wasn't driving.
That's right.
And I didn't have my kids.
And that's fine. And that's right. Because they were like $2 each and my family is full of heavy drinkers, they bought at least a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a lightweight. A dozen 4 Locos. Do the math.
I don't think they sell packs of them. I think they just sell them in solo cans because they're like, you don't need more than one of these.
You don't. Now, I'm a lightweight and I also have a digestive disorder. Both facts are important to this story. We had a fantastically fun night. We played beer pong with the 4 Locos. Beer pong with 4 Locos is so scary. What's wrong with you guys? I love you.
God. And also, where was that idea when I was in college?
No shit. And had a blast as we always do on the rare occurrence when all of my siblings are in the same place together. I got thoroughly drunk and me and my husband were the first to go to bed. This is where things get a little fuzzy and I no longer remember what happened after we went upstairs. The room my husband and I stayed in had a bathroom attached to it. The night before these shenanigans, I had yelled at my brother Brady because he decided to use the shower in this bathroom at 3 a.m. and wake me up. This seems like a random fact, but it is important in my reasoning for blaming the following events on him.
Mm-hmm.
The morning after.
You can place him in the place of
the place of origin.
Committed.
The place of origin. The morning after our 4 Locos binge drinking, I woke up and went to the bathroom as one does. The scene I found in there was atrocious. I discovered that someone had shit in the shower and left the mess that was not entirely solid. I, of course, having no recollection of the last 6 hours, did not even consider the fact that this could have been my doing. Instead, I immediately blamed Brady and told my mom what he had done, leaving the mess for my mom to clean up.
Please tell me what happened. Did your mom have to womple stomp it?
Did your mom do a womple stomping?
Did she do a womple stomp or what? Waffle stomp?
Once my brother woke up, my mom immediately was like, "Why did you do this?"
To the brother?
My brother denied doing this to the ends of the earth because of course he hadn't. But I was convinced he had, and I doubled down in blaming him. Mm-hmm. Over the course of the day, my entire family came to the conclusion that I was in fact the person who had shit in the shower.
That right there is the pooper.
That's the shitter right there. I knew I was
no doubt about it. She's got poop right on her hands.
Her hands are covered in brown. The brown stained hands.
We've caught you poop-handed.
I knew I would never live this down, especially when my sister and her kids made up a song about it. Shitting in the shower, sang to the tune of Shower by Becky G.
Oh my God. Shitting in the shower.
Yes.
So good.
Looking back, it was definitely my doing, even though I have no memory of shitting in the shower. And I definitely have no idea why I would have done that since I didn't take a shower and there was a perfectly good toilet not even 2 feet away. But this is what happens when you mix Four Locos, a lightweight, and someone who more often than not has liquid shits because of digestive issues. I don't like that you guys are still gaslighting. How do we know it's you? I don't like that you're still confused. I feel like this is still a mystery.
Feel like it could be Brady.
Yeah. I feel like someone's gaslighting me,
I
girl.
feel like it would be real easy to, blame it on the girl with digestive issues.
Blame it on the one who was blacked out.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've had that story
If
before.
the poop don't fit, you must have quit.
Does that look like your poopy? Did it look like your poop?
I've never seen that shit before in my life.
I will never be able to live this down, as my family reminds me occasionally that I did shit in the shower. Thanks for reading. I don't know how to end this, so I'll just say I love you both. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. I'm so sorry. And I'm still on your side a little bit.
Yeah.
I think
we write it down for you.
I think we need to look into that a little bit more.
Can I tell you a weird thing that happened the other day? And it just reminded me because you said the name Brady and it has nothing to do with poop.
Okay.
So my sister has opened a play lounge for children. Okay. Yeah. And she was working the other day and she was like, Jerry, I cannot afford to not have the play lounge open and also not take this shift. Could you sit there for a couple hours until I'm done working? And I said, sure. So I go in and I'm hanging out, trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing here.
Sure.
And a woman comes in and she was like, I need to let him run off some energy. So whatever, here's my card, let me in. And I'm like, no doubt, for sure. So they played in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And she was trying to get him to leave because she wanted to go get food. It's dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, Brady, we need to go. And I perk up because I'm like, I know that name. And then she goes, Brady Allen. And I went, huh? Huh? And I said, I'm sorry. What did you say his name was? And then I realized that that's probably a weird thing to ask. Because I'm like, what's can I take your kid maybe?
Yeah, what's your kid's full government name and social security number?
Yeah, what's his info about? No, but I was like, what did you say his name was? And she goes, Brady. And I was like, and his middle name's Allen? And she said, yeah. And I was like, my fiance's name is Brady Allen.
Yeah.
I've never met a 2-year-old with the same name before. It was crazy. It was wild.
Wow. That is crazy.
She's like, well, then she said, it's his dad and his grandpa's middle name. And I was like, same, and all of his brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Big Allen family.
Yeah.
Over here.
I was like, what's their last name? No, I didn't ask that.
Who are you related to?
He told me I'd have to name him Alan. I don't have a kid.
If I did.
But if I did, he said his middle name, and it's a boy, he says his middle name has to be Alan. And I'm like, well, that's weird because your middle name is Nathaniel. I gave it to you myself.
I named you
Bradley Nathaniel.
All right, this one's kind of fucked up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This one is called My Cousins Are Trying to Swing with My Husband and I. Cousin lore.
Cousins? Cousins?
Here we go. Hey, ladies. I've been an active listener since 2021, and I was at your first show in Columbus while Prego.
I love your sauce.
I love your sauce. And you said sauce? They said socks. I was like, there's Prego socks too? It's crazy. I love their sauce.
Prego socks are just the grippy ones.
Are they? Oh. Are you serious?
No, they give you to those at the They give you to those? They give you those at the hospital.
Yeah, I know all about those. Unfortunately.
I have more socks than kids, if you know what I'm saying.
I actually really do. Okay. I hope you read this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind. When was this? This year. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Anywho, let's say I was inspired by the balls deep. Okay, here we go. I was really confused where this was going. I get it now. Anywho, let's say I was inspired by the balls deep in my cousin's story. Remember that old chestnut?
Cousin fucker.
And I wanted to drump my... Drump? You said cousin fucker, and I went full drump. And I wanted to drop my weird ass cousin story in here for some cousin lore. When I was 9, I was introduced.
This lore is taking me on a really uncomfortable roller coaster.
Hang on. I was introduced to a whole new side of my dad's family that I never knew existed prior because my dad was adopted.
My dad's adopted. I don't know them.
So this is now his biological side. Anyways.
It's biological side. You say, wanna ride? And I said, ew, you're fucking sick. We're cousins.
Very sorry. Anyways. Oh, it says, anyways, I got some family fucked up, crazy ass, dirty stories to tell later about that situation. Hold on. I met 2 new blood related cousins. One female, we will call her Jennifer. These are changed names. And the male, we will call Steve. So Steve and Jennifer. Jennifer was my age. Steve is 2 years younger. Growing up the next couple years and only seeing them occasionally during some holidays, but there was not much interaction throughout the years. But the few interactions we had were interesting. When I was 12, my aunt had just been married, and during the wedding, my cousin Steve was persistent to dance with me. While dancing with him, which felt like a century long, I swear I might have felt something in his lower
No.
Also, thinking about this at 24 now, why the fuck was he even that close? Ew.
Yeah, why was he
Why were you grinding with your cousin at your aunt's wedding? I'm not trying to victim blame you. You were a child.
What I want to know is which way were you facing?
I was thinking the same thing. Was it butt to front or front to front? Or butt to butt? No, it could have been butt to butt.
Couldn't have been butt to butt. That'd be crazy. To feel something butt to butt, that's crazy. Go to the doctor. You're 12?
Yep.
I want to puke.
Hang on, it gets weirder. If you can believe it.
Hold your puke. It gets worse.
It does. Anyways, as time has passed, he has always made open-ended comments toward me. However, the last comment recently had me in a chokehold. Flash forward 11 years. I'm happily married and pregnant with my first. And at the
Steve's.
Hold on, wait. And at the annual family Christmas party, Steve comes over and touches my little baby bump and flirtatiously says, "Hey, mommy."
Mamacita.
My mommy. Mommy? Mamacita?
Mom of what? Imagine you're not actually pregnant. You go, mom of what?
All night long, this man is coming up to me, calling me mommy and looking me up and down. By the end of the night, this man goes in to hug me and whispers in my ear, "Mommy," and proceeds to kiss the nape of my neck.
The way I want to break this beer bottle and fucking shank this man. Ew.
Then to top it off, his sister Jennifer has always flirted with my husband. Since we've been together and at the same Christmas party, she touched my husband's inner thigh and proceeded to ask us all night when we conceived, asking for intimate details on how and if it was planned.
Steve and Jennifer are siblings?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
This is giving Game of Thrones.
Yeah. The other topping on the cake is during the White Elephant gift exchange. That was the themed color red. She brought a sex dog collar, ? To a family Christmas? Who was playing this game, you might ask? My grandparents and my parents, her parents and grandparents, the whole family.
Oh my God.
I can understand some families might find that funny.
Oh.
But my family was more into the traditional white elephant gifts. Like the one year I wrapped a fish up in a fish tank with an Ohio State sticker on the glass for Ohio State themed white elephant. That's
Wait, time out. Time out.
This is another Ohio story, by the way, which is unfortunate.
Is it a live fish?
Yeah, it says,
you wrapped a live fish?
It says, that's this side of the family for me. Hence, I don't give a fuck, so they got a motherfucking fish.
When did you wrap it? How long was it wrapped? Was the fish wrapped separately and dropped in the water? I need to know. How was it wrapped? Honestly, I don't care anymore about your cousin. I'm so concerned about this fish.
Well, thank God we're done with the story. Also, I forgot what I was getting at, but the end of that Christmas party, both me and my husband felt like we were trying to be picked up by swingers, but instead it was my cousins. The end. Love you, ladies, and I hope I am an okay enough writer to have one of my stories read someday. Well, I'm so sorry it had to be this.
Hey,
one.
I don't think it mattered how you wrote it because the content of the story was so upsetting that it was going to be read no matter what.
I was like, is this the vibe? Yeah,
it is. It's good. It's scandal.
Yeah.
It needs to be talked about. I wish it didn't happen. I wish I never
How many
knew
cousins
that.
do you think try to get? You know what? Why am I saying that? Why would I ever say that? Why was that a thought that ever popped into my fucking head? Literally ever. And I'm sorry I accidentally said a little bit of it out loud. I take it back immediately. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. That makes me want to stare at a wall.
All right. Anyways, I got one more. This one's not any better.
The fact that story started with you being 9.
Yeah.
Is crazy. Because you know what should really be starting when you're 9? Your financial literacy. Here's a little ad about Acorns Early. Money was such a strange thing growing up because you knew you needed it and you really wanted it. You didn't know how to get it and you really didn't learn how to save it. That's why we are prioritizing financial literacy in this house. And our go-to tool to do that is Acorns Early. With Acorns Early, your kids don't have to get their money lessons the hard way. Start taking small steps today, let them learn by doing, and watch their potential grow for tomorrow. Acorns Early is the money app and debit card that makes it easy to grow kids' smart money habits. Acorns Early lets kids learn by doing. They can earn money with the in-app chores tracker, practice real-life budgeting with automatic allowances, and even set their own savings goals. And it's not just a card, it's their card. And with 35 plus customizable designs to choose from, kids love it. They love a customizable design. They love being hands-on with those things. They also love a tracker. They love being able to check a checkbox. That's why the chore tracker is so great. Plus, they're going to feel the impact of their spending choices, which is going to spark independence and confidence with every swipe. If you're ready to join over 1.2 million parents and kids who've unlocked their kids' potential with Acorns Early, you can get your first month on us when you head to acornsearly.com/ladies or download the Acorns Early app. That's 1 month free when you sign up at acornsearly.com/ladies. Acorns Early card is issued by NBKC Bank, member FDIC, pursuant to license by Visa USA. Free trial for new subscribers only. Subscription fees starting from $5 per month unless canceled. Terms apply at acorns.com/early terms.
Damn, you're getting good at this. Jerry, I'm actually so impressed with you.
This is fun this late.
It's kind of
you guys fuck with them when we do it this
yeah,
late?
I like it. This is very fun.
Because we still got another one of it in here.
That's great. I got 2 more stories.
Great, amazing.
You try to figure out how to do it.
Okay, I don't know what the stories are, so this is going to be fun.
Well, this one's maybe not the vibe because this one is funeral director stories, Thanksgiving edition.
Challenge accepted.
Here we go. Hi, ladies. You can call me Kay, your friendly funeral director and embalmer.
Embalmer?
Embalmer, dude. And with Thanksgiving around the corner, I couldn't help but to share this story with you both. By the way, this is from last year's Thanksgiving, but thank you nonetheless. I'm sorry it took me so long to see it. Let's set the scene. A couple years into being a funeral director, I was working at a funeral home in a small town, 5,000-ish people in the town. It's a pretty normal day at the funeral home. Paperwork, embalmings, death calls, etc. You know, normal funeral home stuff. And then the phone rings. Me. So-and-so funeral home. This is Kay. Caller. Hi. Yes. Are ashes edible? I pause for a moment, too stunned to speak. So I keep it short and simple. No, they are not safe to consume. The caller then went on to say that their dad passed away a few years ago and he was cremated. His favorite holiday was Thanksgiving. And they are planning to sprinkle his ashes on all of the food so that they can honor him while their family eats it. Yes, you read that right. In my most professional voice, I highly advise them against this. But at the end of the day, I can't control what someone else does in their life during their grief journey. How are you feeling?
I feel like at no point in my grief journey
have I thought to eat my...
would I take a turn down Ash Lane.
Yeah.
You know, edible Ash Lane.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Edible arrangements, edible ashes.
Edible ash.
I'm now,
edible ash arrangements.
That's what I'm saying. I'm dipping this strawberry in your dad, dude.
No.
Eat up.
Oh my God.
Here's a flower-shaped cantaloupe covered in your dad.
Fucking throw up.
It's so bad. So bad.
Here's a flower-shaped cantaloupe covered in your dad.
How do you feel? How do you feel about tattoos with ashes in them?
Honestly, not bad. You're not into that?
I think I just feel strange about knowing I'm
injecting someone into my body.
What's the difference between that and me eating it?
Well, I'll tell you.
Because it's straight into my bloodstream.
Yeah, but you know what happens when you eat stuff, Jer? Where's it come out?
Your ass.
You shit it straight out.
Do
you want to shit out Papa?
Depends. What kind of relationship do I have with Papa? That might change how I feel about eating them.
Now, if he's in, now would I
take a big steaming dump on that piece of shit? Now he literally is a piece of shit. I think you should only eat ashes if you hate him.
I agree. Maybe they all hate it. Well, guys,
if you hate him, you ate him. And then they can be a piece of shit one last time.
Don't advocate for this. Don't eat your dead relatives.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please.
I beg of you.
Please. Don't eat your family or whatever Sabrina Carpenter said.
I think it was that. Now I understand the grief comes in many forms. They're still hurting, and that's understandable. And honestly, we're not laughing at that.
No.
It's just sometimes in grief, we do crazy things. For example, one time in my grief journey, I got blackout drunk, fucked my cousin's roommate.
I'm happy you added that last word. Because if it was just going to be my cousin, I was going to get up and leave. Set my house on fire and never return.
Imagine this is how I tell you.
No one would hear it because this camera and this audio is burning up with it.
Guys,
I will never let anyone know that you did that. I killed her to save her secret.
No, it wasn't. Cut that over. No, it's okay. You can. I was young and I was in my grief journey, and that's what I'm talking about. Is there are things that I did that I was embarrassed of, and I feel a little bit like maybe I was taken advantage of. Either way,
yeah,
baby, don't eat your dead relatives. Is all I'm asking.
Maybe,
certainly.
I beg of you, don't.
But this is abnormal grief, which definitely requires lots of therapy. And in this particular small town, a majority of people, quote, don't believe in therapy. I made some suggestions on other ways to honor him. Saving a seat for their dad, playing his favorite music.
That's good.
Making his favorite dish.
That's good. Not putting him on it.
His remains.
You don't put him on it.
Telling stories, etc.
He loved when these were in him, and now we want him to be in them.
Yes, no. Or you could sprinkle him in the food, but then don't eat the food. If he really loved
You're
it.
You're going to make that food?
Yeah.
Just sprinkle, to put him in it?
A plate, Jer.
You want to double bake him?
No, you do it after it's baked. It's all cooked. You make a plate. You sprinkle it with his ashes. You shove it in the trash where Dad would have wanted you to put it.
Where that piece of shit belongs, in the trash.
Okay. I'm not sure how the story ended, and I'm not sure I want to know, but I couldn't help but think that if they ate their dad's ashes, they'd also be shitting out their dad's ashes. Happy Thanksgiving. Please don't eat your dad. Love you, ladies, lots. Kay. Great story, Kay. Great.
I don't know why I didn't think that this was going to be really weird. Like the family of it all, like with it being a familial holiday theme.
Weirdest scandal maybe we've ever had. And it's so bad.
We had back-to-back weird ones.
But that's what I'm saying. really bad. All
Don't
weird.
eat your dad's ashes. Don't fuck your cousin. I don't know
Guys,
how more clear we can
It's
be.
pretty simple. Enjoy your holidays.
Fuck your
Don't-
dad, eat your cousins. That's the way it should, like, God intended. I'm kidding.
No, please. I
Fuck
hate
your
this.
best friend's
Fuck your
dad or your husband's
fuck your
dad.
husband.
And give
Eat your
birth
cousin.
to your best friend's son's brother. Peanut. Or whatever.
Eat legumes or whatever.
Oh my God. This feels like a fever dream.
Okay, last one.
And you know what
Else?
you should wear or sleep on when you're dreaming?
It's a great segue.
pillowcase.
Great segue.
Or, like me, a Blissy, what's it called? Bonnet. Silk bonnet.
Oh,
I'm obsessed with it.
love my Blissy bonnet.
Brady calls it my genie hat, and I don't care.
Mhm.
Okay? It is fantastic. Ollie crawled in bed the other night with me, and he goes, what do you got on your head? I'm like, I would love to tell you. Let me tell you about the importance of taking care of your hair and skin while you're asleep.
Blissy was voted the best gift of the year for 2024. And if you want to see better hair and skin, you better get you some Blissy.
And it's also very cooling. I'm a hot sleeper.
Oh,
I'm a
my
sweaty
goodness.
sleeper.
I
So
sweat
is Brady.
so bad. And the way that like I need my face at least to be like, not to
cool.
mention with the silk pillowcase and the silk bonnet and my hair all up in it, I feel like then I don't get that extra like matted hair to my
Yes.
sweaty face and neck.
You're eliminating dirt and oil, and you're also eliminating friction,
Yes.
which is what's going to cause a lot of your frizzing. It
Honestly,
also preserves hairstyles. Me, who I've been trying to
do more curly.
It's preserving my curls. It's making sure it's not getting matted.
Yeah.
It's best case scenario. They've
I've
also
been-
got a lot of different colors.
I've been talking a lot about how much my hair was breaking. And so I've been doing a lot to stop the breakage. And silk pillowcase and silk bonnet is my number one. Those two, silk on silk. And I like to put my hair in like loose braids so that it's like a protective hairstyle up in the bonnet. And then all of a sudden, I swear my hair has felt so much healthier in the last month since doing that. Did I look ridiculous when we were on tour? Yeah. A little bit, but
Who
it is
cares?
worth it.
It absolutely is worth it. And also, as somebody who has struggled with acne into their late adulthood, having a silk pillowcase, something that's antibacterial, that's not going to clog my pores and is not going to just like reintroduce nastiness back into my skin as I
Yep.
sleep. It's so clutch.
Huge. Because you're a listener, Blissy is offering 60 nights risk-free plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/ladieспod.
That's blissy.com/ladieспod and use code ladieспod to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and hair will thank you. Let's hear the last story.
All right. This is a feel-good one because I felt like with all of those, we really needed one that was more of a heartwarming, feel-good
I
situation.
need something that's going to make me hungry again because I haven't eaten. We ate earlier today. I got sushi.
Oh.
Brady was sleeping because he worked
God,
last night.
I want sushi. That sounds good.
Rachel was here and she was like, I'm kind of hungry. And I was like, do you want to go get food?
That is
And
one thing I miss about the office is we used to
know.
go get lunchies and like the sushi we would eat. Oh
Yep.
my God.
I was like, Brady's been wanting to get sushi. Let me go and see if he wants to go with us. And so I went upstairs and I gave him little kisses on his cheek. And I was like, hey, Rachel and I are going to go get sushi. Do you want to come? And he goes, sushi.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take that as a yes. We ordered so much sushi that they brought it to us in a boat. They brought a wooden boat that was like 2 feet long and placed it in the middle of the table. And we were like, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Brady goes, what is this, Noah's Ark? Like, one boat. It's either that or the Titanic. That's it.
Those are the only two.
Yeah.
Real big boats.
All he wanted to do was take the boat and go see if it actually floated. Rachel called him a buoyancy weirdo.
I get it. I honestly get that. So this one is kind of a scandally one, but it's got a little bit of a feel-good thing at the end. So here we go. Hey ladies, my name is Jessica. I'm 30 and I live in NC, but I'm originally from PA, so North Carolina, Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
Didn't have to look those up. Those are ones I know.
Okay.
I have kind of a silly / crazy / scary story that I randomly felt like submitting. Flashback to January 2022. I traveled from North Carolina to Pennsylvania for the Christmas season, as I normally do to see family, etc., etc. Well, when I went to leave, I checked the weather in Pennsylvania and in North Carolina to make sure it wasn't going to snow. I got stranded once and had to sleep in my car at a gas station years before, so I knew better now, or so I thought. So I leave in the middle of the day to make the long 7-hour trek back home. I stop at a gas station shortly after leaving to fill up on gas and pee. Well, I had my keys in my pocket, and when I went to stand up, they fell into the toilet just as the toilet was auto flushing.
No.
It's like worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
Oh my God. Obviously, I am now panicked because what the fuck? Who does this that even happen to? I've never even thought of that. And the way that you just saved me, because I will hyper make sure that I don't have my keys anywhere near my pockets.
You think that it's going to help you. What this just did is introduce a new spiral for you, because we're going to be at a bathroom.
I'm going to say, Jerry, make sure your keys aren't in your pocket.
Or
Jerry, take your keys out of your pocket.
Or you're going to panic that you dropped yours, and I'm going to be like, Siri, you're not even driving. You don't even have your keys on you. You left them at your house.
No.
We're in a different state.
What's good is that I do travel now, because I was worried. I was worried about doing that. The amount of times I almost did that with my fucking phone in my back pocket, because I'd shove it back there, and then it almost plopped out when I would pull my pants down. Now I carry everything on my front.
Yes.
I've got a front fanny pack.
And consider me a kangaroo.
I've got a pouch, motherfucker. Anyways, okay.
I'm a marsupial.
Marsupial. I, very embarrassed, go up to the clerk and tell her what happened, and she contacts the maintenance guy, who says, oh yeah, they're probably gone for sure. I go to call someone and I realize that my phone is locked in my car. Worst case scenarios, literally all around.
Oh no.
I asked the clerk if I could use the store phone, so she hands it to me and I call the only number I can remember off the top of my head, my dad's. I tell him about the stupid mistake I've made, and he says, give me an hour and I'll be there. He brought a huge drain snake with him and was surprisingly able to retrieve them. So I leave with newly washed and sterilized car keys.
I would hope so.
You got to. I'm getting onto Virginia on I-95, and now it's getting dark. Suddenly, I start seeing snow. Only a little bit, though. No big deal. I keep driving, and it's getting deeper and deeper. I literally drive a Scion TC, so this is not ideal. I look at my GPS, and my time of arrival is getting further and further away.
Oh, no.
My GPS now starts taking me down sketchy back roads, probably because parts car wrecks are happening, so they're shutting off.
Yeah. My GPS does that, but it's because it doesn't know where I am.
Dude, it's so fucking hard to travel with her GPS. Because I'll be like, 4 hours? We're 30 minutes away.
My favorite is when it says that we're in Lake Erie.
Oh my God. It'll just throw us. We'll be traveling on the road, and then all of a sudden we're in a cornfield. Then all of a sudden we're in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, what is going on?
You know what happened is I was backing out of my garage before my garage door was fully up, and I fucked up my antenna.
Oh.
And I think it's my antenna.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I look around, and there are 18-wheelers crashed on the side of the road, along with a bunch of other cars and trucks. I start freaking out. I can't see the lines on the road, and it's so dark. I call my husband, and I tell him my predicament, and we agree that I need to just find somewhere to stay for the night. I make it to a city and find a hotel. Unfortunately, they were booked up. Oh my God, this is like the Virgin Mary.
100%.
Such a fucking Christmas tale.
You're about to give birth in a fucking barn.
There's no room at this end.
Should have just stayed at the gas station.
Honestly. Well, hold on. Unfortunately, they were booked up, but they told me there was a sister hotel about 5 miles away. I get back in my car and turn it on, and no headlights. I was like, what the actual fuck is happening? Both headlights go out at the same exact time. Both of our headlights are dead.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Weird, because when I'm cold, my headlights are on all the time.
That's a fact. We saw it on Instagram. I'm just kidding.
My nipples were not out.
I know, I'm just joking. I decided I'd go the few miles to the next hotel without headlights and beg for a room, and that's exactly what I did. The man told me they were booked too, so I decided to say fuck it and told him about the crazy day that I had had so far. I even told him I'd clean my own room if I had to. I was a cleaner at the time.
Yeah.
He said to give him a bit and he'd see what he could do. In the meantime, I walked over to the Walmart that was close by and I got myself some beer because why wouldn't I want to?
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't I want to get a little toasty after the day that I've had?
Especially if you're gonna have to sleep in your fucking car.
No shit. I'm sipping my beer in my parked car when he calls and tells me I can have a room. The keys are out, obviously.
They're in the toilet.
My keys are in the toilet at the gas station. The officer, this is perfectly legal.
So I'm fine.
I flushed my keys before this.
This is a road pop.
Yeah.
Totally kosher.
Totally fine. I'm sipping my car when he finally tells me I can have a room. I get in and finally I'm able to relax. I'm safe, uninjured, warm. I turn on the TV and the news channel was showing the backed up mess that I-95 was. Hundreds of people were stranded on the road. Some even passed away eventually due to the cold. Yes. I thought, oh my sweet baby Jesus, that could have been me. The next day I go to leave, I replace my headlights and I get on the road. After a very, very long and tiring 8 hours of driving, should have only taken me about 3, but the roads were still really bad. I was finally home. I never felt so happy to be home and hug my husband. When I look back, I think that flushing my keys was some kind of divine intervention.
100%.
Whether that be from some sort of higher power or a passed away loved one, I'm not sure, but it seems suspicious. I wish I would have just turned around when I flushed my keys, but my dumb ass doesn't listen to warnings. Safe to say that now I know to listen to my gut and take into account any warnings that the universe throws at me.
Yeah.
Hope you ladies enjoy my short story long. Well wishes to you both, Jess.
Jess, what a horrible evening. But I'm so happy you made it out of.
Honestly, and genuinely, what a good thing that you, not a good thing, but I guess it's good that you saw it before it really got bad and knew enough to get yourself to a place of safety.
Well, yeah, especially having people in your life who were either able to show up like your dad or were supportive of you, like not pushing it and finding somewhere to stay like your husband did. So yeah, that's crazy. Also, I don't know what I would have done if my keys would have auto flushed. I think I would have been like, I guess I live here now. Yeah. Forward my mail.
The way that I was like, who the fuck would I have called that would have came and shown up for me?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't know either.
Corey's dad, probably.
Probably.
He would probably
He'd be the guy with the snake.
He'd be like, son of a bitch.
Well, you know what? Shit. You know how I know that that's exactly what would happen? Is because here's a Thanksgiving story that happened at your house. So Susan had washed a glass pan.
A bowl.
It was like a sheet pan kind of
it was like a
shape,
dish.
but yes, a dish.
Glass dish.
And she was just walking away from washing it and it exploded in her hands.
Literally exploded.
She was like, I don't know how this happened. And all 4 of those boys stood up, rallied around her. Brady was like, are you hurt? Corey was getting Band-Aids. Zach is sweeping things up.
I actually got the Band-Aids, but Corey was getting the broom. He got the broom. I got the Band-Aids.
They were all like, it's okay, Mom. It's all right. And they were comforting her and hugging her.
That's what Taylor said. She was like, it was so sweet because they were all like, Mom, relax. It's okay. It's really okay. Don't worry about it. She was like, it all happened near the food that we were cooking too.
Yes.
But
I was worried about the pets and the kids.
I was going to say, I would say out of like the 10 of us that were there, probably 7 of us have worked in restaurants before. So like maybe 6. 6 of us have worked in restaurants before. So we were all like, glass breaks all the time. Don't even worry about it. We got the protocol. Don't worry. We're going to make sure that everything comes out and it's all good. And nothing got in any food. I will say that Sawyer did cut her hand later on, so I don't know if we had to I went over my floors probably 10 times with a vacuum and I still was finding glass.
I tried to get a wet paper towel because that's how I always end cleaning up glass because all the tiniest little shards will get stuck to it. But I remember when it happened, Taylor leaned over to me and she goes, is that how you're supposed to treat your mom?
Is this how?
It's like, I think so.
That's crazy. No one's yelling at her and blaming her.
Yeah, no one's yelling.
It was crazy. Nobody yelled.
Yeah, no one yelled. It was all very just calm, and
Taylor
they were very
said she was
sweet.
like, "This was the nicest Thanksgiving," and I was like, "You're welcome to come anytime." It was very
such a good Thanksgiving.
Very felt like old school 90s
Yes.
Thanksgiving. The kids were running around playing. The girls were all sat at the table drinking wine and talking and laughing.
Talk about Fruity Pebbles if you know you know.
If you know, you know. It's crazy.
So crazy.
The guys were sitting in the I have a very open concept house too, which was nice. So the guys that were sitting over on the couch were all
still a part of conversation,
everything. And then the kids were just going up and down as they do, and it was
in
really
and
lovely.
out. Yeah, it was really sweet. So thanks for sharing your holiday with us.
If you have more, please send them to us at landtstories@gmail.com. We will take them. I love holiday scandals. And if you haven't yet, because Thanksgiving already happened, at your family's Christmas, ask your grandma. She's getting up there, and she wants to tell her secrets.
They didn't have Facebook. They didn't have the internet back then to air their dirty laundry.
You got to ask.
She's been holding on to it. She's been waiting.
The way that I did that with my grandparents, I can't air some of their shit. But the tea that I learned was crazy.
Listen, the tea is so hot within our family.
Oh my God. We could never.
We could never.
But just know that
we want to share yours.
Sometimes I want to write it in anonymously.
Dude, me too.
I know. So that people don't know it came from us.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways. Also other things you could do, because there will be more mashup stories, not all holiday related, but I'm going to do another mashup for Patreon. And we just did a really fun Patreon where we did some tarot stuff and we played a little bit of a game. I called it
Tarot-P.
Therapy was so cute. I loved it. So we did that. It's patreon.com/ladiesandtangents. On our $5 and $10 tier, you get extra bonus episodes, and we have so fucking many at this point.
The backlog is
so
thick.
If you are somebody who, I was just listening to something recently and I got to the end of it, and the way that I went through it in 2 months, and now I'm at the end, I feel sad about it. And I'm like, I need more. Yeah. If you're feeling like that,
we've got more.
Check out Patreon.
Yeah.
And go ahead and like and subscribe wherever you're at. Yeah. I just had to cover all my bases.
You did. And you did a great job. Ladies and Tangents on all social media. We love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we will see you next week.
All right.
We're out.
Goodbye.